Hi folks, big sound by Bonsai Pedals. This video is about an ampless stereo guitar rig made of single pedals, and in this case it's my minimal pedal board with just 5 pedals plus headphone pedal and power supply, of course. Welcome to Pedal Planet 7. I will explain this. Rutger M here, writer and musician. Years ago my English was much better. I'm out of training. Sorry for this. So Pedal Planet 1 is what Cheeks Nigel Rogers did in the 70s. It was guitar, cable, direct injection, direct input to the mixing console. Or today you plug in the interface and then the computer does the rest. It's not my Planet. I can't say anything about plugins. Planet 2 is 2-cable method. That's what I did in the 80s. I had a big twin reverb, and it was guitar, cable, and then the big 5: compressor, overdrive, chorus, delay, reverb. 2-cable method. Tuner, of course. So even if the patch cables are more, or even it's a multi-effect, it's always called 2-cable method. If I didn't have the twin reverb, Marshall, and I would have switched off, of course, the reverb, the delay, the chorus, because it sounded muddy to play the overdrive by the amp. And solution is Pedal Planet 3, which is called 4-cable method. You have a send and return, and you put the dry effects before the amp, and the so-called wet effects, which is modulation, chorus, phaser, flanger, etc., plus reverb delay. You put those in the loop, in the send return loop. This is called 4-cable method. So what about you have a stereo delay and you come back, but of course you need a stereo. Everything before is mono, and this is what we should call stereo, because of course you need one more amp or system or whatever, and the same if you play 2 amps, it's stereo. Or you play what is called wet, dry, wet, so you split a signal. You have the dry and the wet, the chorus, reverb, delay. You need even 3 sources. So this is Pedal Planet 4. Pedal Planet 5 is all in one. For about 25 years, the big brother of this here, the Line 6, came out, and it wasn't too bad. It was close. First generation of amp simulation was close to the originals. Before there was one analog by Tom Scholz, the rock man, in the 80s. Yeah, but those digital simulations of amps and effects, it's the last 20-25 years. And I would strongly recommend Planet 5, especially if you want to play this minimal setting compared with this I have here, because it's cheap, it's all in one. You can remain in stable relationships, guys. Your lady doesn't say me or one more pedal. And your answer is bye bye love. This is the brand new overdrive by ABCDEFG. But I can't explain. For me, at a certain point, those simulations, so those impulse response things, they're good, but it's the same as with multi effects. After a while, for me, it's boring. I can't explain. Well, if you play in a cover band and you need, let's say, you play rock stuff from 1965 to 2025, and you need 10 or 20 amp models and 20 effects and 100 presets, because you have to change every few seconds, you have to change the sound, then this is great, of course. But for me, I can't explain. I left this planet, and now we're talking about planet 6, which was a disaster for me because I'm a pedal addict and my bank account, we don't talk about this. And in the end, this pedal board here is, I don't know, number 60 or 70 within 3 years. And about 1 year ago, I stopped it because I solved all the noise problems, noise issues you get when you're adding pedals. I had about 30 pedals with 3 or 4 CHO-mini power supplies linked, and big area, and 50% was just for administration of sounds. I call this, which means noise gates, volume pedals, wet dry wet pedals plus expression pedal, splitters, mergers or combiners, mixers, what you call it. And I stopped this. I was frustrated because it was so big. Two big pedals, 10 kilos, and I stopped that. And then I thought maybe I should come from the opposite direction. What is minimal? And of course, it's, you try to have minimal size and weight of pedals and minimal number of pedals. And this is where I now started again, and I can explain it. And it's very interesting today because we got the first stereo bonsai pedals, which means the classic mid-size Boss. In this case, it's a chorus by a new neighbor to all the new neighbor. Sounds German. Neuen Aber. And my favorite chorus, stereo chorus, the big one, no, the mid-size ones, was Juliana by Walrus Audio. But as I already told you, it was much too big and too heavy, and now they started in this size, in this bonsai size. We have some TRS cables, which means stereo. As far as I know, please leave me a comment if you know more pedals. As far as I know, we have here stereo chorus by NuX, delay by NuX, reverb by NuX, and they have a second chorus, Ukiyo-E, and we have Nobels, delay, and Nobels stereo chorus, which is very interesting. Very interesting. What you just heard is stereo mode. And so here we have in the signal flow, by the way, this is a Steinberger. It's a full-scale treble guitar, Steinberger Pro Deluxe, for about 400 bucks. It's not one of the carbon things of the 80s. It's built a few years ago. And this goes into number 1 here, because I want to play bass, bonsai bass. I can show you. Normally I had the, by Electro Harmonics, the Bass 9, which was of course a big pedal. A big pedal means bigger than the normal mid-size, the classic Boss. And okay. It's not too bad. Of course the bass 9 is better, but this is the reason for this first pedal here. It's the Pitchfork by Electro-Harmonix. Pico Pitchfork it's called. It's mono. Second one is a small amp simulation. It's by NuX. It's called Clean Glass, which is a Fender type. I think it's called Iron Man series. It's mono, and here I break the rules. You can try it if it works, because if you put it in the end and it's stereo, you need 2 of them. And I just tried it and it worked to have the chorus, which is number 3, behind the AmpCabSim pedal. No tuner, just have a pitchfork and the bone of your forehead and the A string, 5th fret harmonic. That's my tuner. No compressor, no noise gate. So you have 1, 2, and the chorus is stereo. It's after the amp simulation. It goes into the delay and then into the reverb. And number 6 is this headphone amp, because when I don't record and just plug in the headphones here, and it works as a master volume too, as a booster. It gives me a mono output. Interesting to compare the mono compatibility of those effects. I can tell you more. I should do more videos. But as I mentioned, as far as I know, there are 6 Bonsai pedals you can buy which offer TRS stereo, and this is what you just heard. I should mention a masterpiece of Bonsai pedals. It's the NanoPara by Sine Effects. Cheers to Scotland. Great work. It's just this size. It's great because this guitar, yeah, it sounds better if you add this. I should mention, yeah, here I got the Simplifier X, brand new by DSM and Humboldt. This is my choice normally if I'm not on a minimal board. It's great. It's just great, and it is the size of about 2 Boss size pedals. But I would call this, in a way, you could call this minimal too. Why? Because you can use it with integrated splitters. The functionality is that you can leave out more splitters, and you can even come back, because my minimal pedal board, I take it for playing bass, and I have a second pedal board with Bonsai pedals as well going into this, and some volume pedals, and you can come back. It splits the signal before you go in. I play bass and I come back, where is it, here, with an AuxIn. It's great. And the 2 channels, again, you can use it like a splitter, so you have much more. If you wouldn't have this, you had to use splitters in addition. So this is great. We'll talk about this. So for today, that's it. See you.